Yo, in this video, I want to go over this idea that just came to me right now, which is to follow the feeling, not the person. So, what do I mean by this? I mean that if you are an individual who is curious about people, you're interested in somebody. So, you're looking at an expert, you're seeing them online, they're doing something cool, and you want to do something like them. So we can say we're looking at a millionaire, we're looking at a billionaire, we're looking at a famous person, and a lot of the times people think that if I follow what this person did, then I will be like them. And that's very much the common advice or the common mentality. But what I really want to say is you want to follow the feeling, not the person. So, what feeling is this person emitting while they're doing what they're doing? So, are they content? Are they joyful? Or is there something else behind what they're doing? Because, in truth, if you look at a lot of people, you can be rich and you can be unhappy. Or you can be rich and you can be not fulfilled. And what I'm realizing now is I've been operating from this way of like I don't see myself in any way in any hierarchy like less than anybody else. I don't see myself due to my socioeconomic economic status that I have to change the way that I behave around people, whether that be at work, whether that be out in public, whether that be on camera, whether that be in day-to-day relationships. So the people that I talk to, I always want to make sure that I move forward in the most authentic way possible. And so that means not being intimidated by how rich or famous somebody is. And I think that this just happens through a lot of meditation, a lot of just realization of us all being just human beings and all of us just living a life and doing the best that we can, right? But in terms of wanting to progress and wanting to grow and being inspired by people, I think that one of the greatest pieces of advice that I am learning is that you follow the feeling, not the person. And so this is just a common understanding when it comes to also just connecting with people. If you are interested in somebody, you share that interest by stating your interest. And you probably won't know exactly what it is that interests you in that person, but most commonly or most often, it's a vibe, it's a resonance. You're resonating with this person. And so the work really comes down to you figuring out exactly what is that feeling, what is that shared feeling, and then move forward from there. And so when it comes to social media and seeing people online, you're gonna be inspired by the people that you see. And for me, I think about the person who just gets extremely obsessed about something, the person who just gets extremely just goes super detailed, super interested in the things that he's interested in. Like he could be somebody that's a complete nerd when it comes to anime, or he could be somebody that's a complete nerd when it comes to music. So this guy gets caught up in the details, and so now he becomes so invested in this interest that he has a YouTube channel. And what I notice is that people who are interested in the things that they're interested in is really because of the joy, the curiosity, something that it sparks within them. And so they achieve success because not because they're chasing an external thing. They achieve it because they're able to go so deep into the feeling that it brings them that they just never want to leave it. And so the idea is if we're able to connect to that feeling with different people, it's like we're able to share something together and then grow together in that feeling. So I have met people from all walks of life, and one of the greatest things that I've learned is being able to connect with them on something that we can agree on, something that we resonate with, something that we can feel into. And when we can do that, then that's when learning and also collaboration comes about. And so this is really a call to move away from the external perspective, the external things that you're seeing, and really look into the feeling that you're getting from the thing that you're seeing. Oftentimes we think that it's something, but it's really that it's something over here, but it's really going to be something over here, right? Hopefully that makes sense. Pursue the feeling, not the person, because when you pursue the feeling, the person comes. Okay, the real person comes, and I think this is really just like a lesson in authenticity. If you see something, you observe it, like seeing somebody in public and seeing something that you are interested in about them, you go to them, you tell them what you're seeing. That brings that more out of the person. It's the same thing with learning. If there's something that you're interested in, you go and you develop a relationship with that interest by saying what you are interested in, and then you continue to have a conversation, and then more of those interests continue to pile on. And so what would be great and what would be beautiful, which is the goal, is like that in every corner that you go to, whether it be the supermarket, whether it be down the street, whether it be you going alone on a hike or something, within every thing that you're, every step that you're taking, you are going deeper into that feeling of interest. You are going deeper into your curiosity, and so life never stops being boring. I mean, life never stops. Life is never boring at that point. Okay, life will never stop being life for you. So basically, you'll be living life at the deepest way possible. Okay, so that's basically it. Stay lucid. Peace.